This is just a short video to show the basics of stripping a Mikuni VM carburettor. Just take the component parts out of it. This is a 36, a VM36. So I'm just going to take the jets out, just give you an indication of which one's which, as lots of people don't seem to know. Top spring, slide out. The needle is in the slide. The needle number is on the top, just here by the clips. The slide, cutaway on the slide is here. The number is stamped on the bottom, just there. It's a 2.5 in this case. So that's that one. It's a left idle. So as you're sitting on the bike, normally the screw's on the left, which means it's a left idle. That means the pin is on the right hand side. So I'm going to take the float bowl off. So there's the bowl off, complete with the floats. Get the pipes out of the way. Okay, there's the main jet. Down that little hole there is the pilot jet. So I'll take the main jet out first. 6mm spanner. Main jet comes off. And the washer. Now the needle jet has actually dropped out immediately I did that, so I'll pop it back in and I'll show you where it is. So this is the needle jet. When I've released the main jet and the washer, that there is the bottom of the needle jet. Now in this case the needle jet is quite loose, so as soon as I release the main jet that just drops out. So it actually drops out, because the carb's upside down, out through the top of the carb. So there it is, and that is a needle jet. And it's marked on the side. It's got the series number, which in this case is 159. And then the last two digits, in this case I think it's a Q6. Is the size of the hole through the middle. So the 159 denotes the external sizes. The last two digits, the Q4 or the Q6 or whatever, is the diameter of the hole through the middle. So the bigger the hole is, the richer it will run. So that's a needle jet. So if we get the screwdriver down this little hole here is the pilot jet. So just use a straight blade screwdriver for that. If I can find the slot, there we go. Just undo that. And that's the pilot jet. This is the one that people keep asking me for, a 12mm one, an 8-hole one. There's 3 of them, by the way. It's known in Mikuni terms as a VM22 210, or a 210 as I know them, and they're available in, lots of different sizes, probably 20 different sizes. So that's it. Now the only other one that nobody knows about is just in that little hole in there. There's a thing called the main air jet, which acts as a restriction to a drilling that goes right the way through to where the needle jet is, and the air that goes through the main air jet goes in that hole there and bleeds some of the fuel, bleeds air into some of the fuel, which goes out through the needle jet. And that's just like a fine-tuning component, really. So if I take that out, use like a little neon type screwdriver They're quite tricky to get out. Now in this particular one it doesn't have an air jet in it, but the air jet is down there. It's like a little grub screw thing. So that's it really, as far as jets are concerned. There aren't any others. You've got your main jet, which I said sits on the bottom. You've got the pilot jet, goes down that hole there. You've got the needle jet, which is this big thing here, which just sits in the middle, and the main jet screws into the bottom of it. You've got the slide with a number on the bottom. In this case it's 2.5. There's the cutaway. It's a left idle. And you've got the needle, which has got 5 clip positions on it, and it's got a number stamped on it there. So hope that helps, and you'll be able to order the right parts.